I'm Kitty.
And I'm Max.
And this is Dango Duo.
And welcome to a very special video.
Yay.
Kitty, what did we watch?
We watched Love Live Fest 9th Anniversary Live, delayed viewing. This is a big celebration of all the 4 groups of the Love Live series, Nijigasaki High School Idol Club, Aqua, Saint Snow, and Muse, the latter of which had not performed since their final live in 2016. To answer the question, what we watched was the taped delayed viewing of day 1 of the concert.
So, Kitty, this is not our first time talking, reacting, doing our little discussion piece on a delayed viewing.
No.
Let's begin first with the backstory, the trip, because things were different this time.
Things were different. We have a new company bringing over the delayed viewings, so they tried something a little different this time. Usually, we have to go to San Francisco to do either the Bandori delayed viewings or the Love Live viewings, but this time we went to San Jose, which is a little closer to home for us. There were also 3 showings in San Jose alone. We just happened to pick the one that was closest to us.
Yeah, which is I have to make it clear, that is wild, because usually there's one showing there's 2 showings in the entirety of California.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And now there were 3 in the nearest city to us.
Yeah. Though, they were all at the same time at 7 p.m. on a Tuesday night? Which is a little weird.
A little weird.
The one that we went to was in the East Ridge Mall, which, holy shit, we've never been. What a fancy fucking mall.
Fancy mall.
Yeah.
Too fancy for our bones.
Yeah, like, what the hell?
Yeah, no, we were walking around, checking out some stores, killing some times, and I'm looking around and I'm like, yo, are they gonna let otaku trash into this mall?
I say, holding my Rico Ida bag.
Yeah, you were actually it was funny because as we were waiting, I was looking around and every time that I saw someone, I'm like, are you otaku trash? Are you idol trash? And then I'm like, the only one that we saw who was broadcasting their weebness was you, because you had your Rico Ida bag.
Yep.
We did eventually see some weeps show up.
Yeah, and we were like, oh no.
But we'll talk more about the experience of watching after talking about
the actual live.
So we're gonna do kind of like a bit of a lightning round, going through the different segments of the live and what we thought about them, or our own personal thoughts.
Yeah.
So the first group that went up was...
Technically, it was Aqua.
It was actually Aqua doing the Maru Center song,
which we'll talk about in a sec.
But
the first full group was Nijigasaki. My favorite part was Ayumu's solo. It really holds a special place in my heart. It's just such a good song. And I had never gotten to see her perform it fully because I don't think the Blu-ray for their first live is out yet. So I've only seen clips basically. So getting to see the whole thing was really awesome. I really like her seiyuu as well. She just seems very sweet and genuine and a good leader, a good different kind of leader than Chika and Honoka.
As for my favorite part about the Nijigasaki segment, I gotta say, and then I know this is gonna seem strange coming from me because I hate Faceless Girl, but Rina's solo was actually really good. I hate her design. I despise the idea of a person who wants to be an idol who just chooses to not show their face. It just seems really conflicting to me and kind of like a really bad piece of design. But god damn it, her seiyuu sold me on the character. The song was amazing, and during the choreography for the song is her going back and forth, and she... you can tell that this is something she's practiced, day and night, because I legit thought she was gonna fall and eat shit.
Yeah, because there's a time where she kind of stumbles.
There's a part of the song where she stumbles, and I'm like, oh my god, this girl's about to fucking fall and eat shit.
Yeah.
And she sold that super well. She's also super charming and adorable.
She's so cute.
I gotta say... I hate the mask. Even when they brought the real mask in the show, I still kind of hated it.
She wasn't dancing with it, because
that would be terrible.
Yeah.
But that was a really, really good song, and a great performance.
And that was a dope prop that they brought out, too.
It's true, They actually brought, they made the mask a real thing.
It's true. Next up, we have Aqua's big segment.
Yeah.
I gotta say, again, getting to see Mitaiken Horizon fully for the first time, and that's how they opened the show, which was Maru's Center song. That she was voted for recently last year. That was really good. I hadn't seen what's the word that I'm looking for? The performance fully. Getting to see that and getting to see Kingu's excitement was really intoxicating? No,
No,
infectious.
infectious. There you
That's
go.
the word I'm
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
for.
Yeah, we got so high.
We got hella drunk. Actually, I think they did serve beer at that.
That's weird.
And wine.
That was a really fancy theater. But we'll talk
Yeah,
more
what
about
the
that in a
hell?
second. Mind if I take over?
Go for it.
You know, they have those little segments in between the songs where
The call and, when everybody introduces themselves, they do their call and responses.
Yeah.
Which is basically the audience participation in their like little
Yeah.
lines and stuff.
Yeah, and during the Aqua segment, Riko, she did her little Riko beam, right? You know that from the anime, and she does it, and she kind of like aims it at the first years,
Yeah.
at the first years, and let me tell you, all of the first years kayfabed so good, but my favorite one was Ruby. That like when the metaphorical death ray hits her, she legit does like a
Like she's dying and-
like she kneels over and she does like the best performance ever.
This
And I
is
know
very
this seems
good.
like a nothing thing in a concert about songs to be complimenting the in between songs, but that kayfabe was so fucking good.
It was really good.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Ruby Seiyu did a fucking great job selling me on her literally dying there on the spot. Also, I'm gonna say it. Kitty won't say it because she's she's too much of a coward to say the truth. That's not true. But Guilty Kiss is literally the best team.
The best
and,
subunit,
and
yeah.
sit the fuck down because yes, they are. Shut up.
It's true. I love Sharon. I don't as much care for Azalea, sorry, but
Guilty Kiss is so
Guilty
fucking
Kiss
good.
is so good.
Guilty Kiss, they know because they made Guilty Kiss go last, and Guilty Kiss is just they steal the show.
Yeah.
The costumes were amazing. God,
So good.
Guilty Kiss is the best.
Guilty Kiss is so good.
Sit the fuck down.
Sit the fuck down.
So who went after Aqua?
We had Saint Snow. Yay, our rivals.
Fuck yes.
I love them. They're so
Yes.
good. Okay, so background. I made Max. We watched the
You tied me to a chain.
yeah, so we could watch the Love Live Sunshine movie Over the Rainbow, because I knew because this concert had already been performed like a month ago. By the time month and a half ago, by the time we saw it, so the set list was already out. So I knew what songs were going to be in there, and I was like, oh no, Saint Snow is doing the really good song from the movie. We gotta watch the movie before we go.
And we watched the movie.
Yeah, it was all right. The songs were really good.
The songs were good. The plot is absolute goddamn nonsense. But what?
But their song in the movie, Believe Again, they performed it, and it was a banger.
And let me tell you, yeah. Like, my note for this is, hell yeah. Believe Again is so fucking good, and it's a completely different Idol song, and I really fucking appreciate that.
Oh,
Also, both of the seiyus had such good chemistry, and they were just, like,
Yeah, they
completely,
really-
like, selling it. Ah, it was so good.
Yeah,
So
I really appreciate their seiyus.
We're both smiling from year to year, because they're
I
just so
know.
fucking good.
They're so cute. I love these girls.
Is it time?
And the moment we've all been waiting for, Muse, after a 4-year hiatus.
Muse stepped onto the stage
Yeah.
with Emitsune.
Emitsune, which is Honoka's voice actress, saying Hisashi Buri, which is basically long time no see,
And
or
Kitty-
it's been a while. And
Kitty
I
was
was
almost
like,
bawling.
I was like, God, I'm gonna fucking cry just from that. Just like, it's the kind of thing, like, you know. And in their last live, they were like, "We'll be back," you know. This
Yeah.
isn't the last you've seen of Muse. And 4 years later, we finally get to see them perform again, and it's like chills.
I'm getting chills right now just thinking about it.
I know, right?
It's I'd never seen them. I'd never seen the original seiyus, and it was crazy seeing like their presence on the stage.
Yeah. No, it's like, especially Emitsune, she really
Yeah.
does command attention in a way.
You know, when the center of an idol group, and she's definitely like it's almost like magnetism, like gravity, like everything just kind of draws in towards her.
Yeah.
And she has that. It's that thing, you know. Like, I didn't understand it until, you know, I really got into this stuff, you know, through you, and I was watching it, and just seeing Emitsune, and I'm like, yeah, her presence is like palpable, like right there. Like, it's not just the fact that she's in the center of the stage, but like the attention is all just drawn towards her.
Yeah.
God,
She keeps everyone else grounded around her.
Yeah, it's just so fucking good.
It's really
You know what
good.
else is fucking good? Seeing snow
Getting-
fucking halation.
Getting them doing Snow Halation again.
My favorite Christmas song.
It's the best Christmas song.
God. And then they're like, so what can you do with Muse? You know, we're doing a concert, it's the last part of the concert, what can you do? Do a fucking medley!
Do an anime song medley. It was so good.
So good. And they got me because they did Stardust, and that's like my favorite
Yeah.
fucking Muse song. Yeah, okay, listen. I will sit down. I will sit down. I'm sitting down.
That's fine, that's fine.
I know I'm wrong, but I like Stardust.
No, that's fine.
And I love that they fucking did Stardust, and I'm like, oh, it's so good.
Yeah, no, like, fuck.
So, before we talk about, our overall experience, is there anything else you want to say about the concert experience?
I guess
or just the
like,
concert itself, sorry.
Yeah, no. I guess, like, and because I followed, like, all the tweets as they were happening, in real time on the day of the actual concerts, like, it was kind of surreal actually seeing all 29 girls up there together, and they all hold hands and bow at the same time. It's just like,
yeah,
fuck. It's a 9-year series that's still running and still making, music and still inspiring people, and it's going strong still. All Stars just came out in the US and in Korea and stuff like that. So, like, the series is still going strong, and it's really inspiring, honestly.
My favorite bit of the whole show, is at the end. At the end, all the girls come back out, and they're basically gonna say goodbye, and Anju, the voice of Chika from Aqua. And
Emi-sun, like, passes it over to her.
Yeah, passes it over to her. And, like, in my mind, I'm like, Anju, whatever you do, don't cry.
And Anju immediately goes, it was so emotional, like, seeing Snow Halation.
Like, it cuts to Anju, and Anju's already crying.
Yeah.
It's so good. Because you can tell she really freaking loves this.
It's so inspiring because she was at the final live.
Yeah,
she and I think King.
Kingo, yeah.
Kingo was there.
It's weird because they really do feel like the second generation. Not only the people who appreciate this I guess art form, this way to perform and to be involved with an audience, but also they loved it. They came into this from liking it as opposed to I guess maybe like
from more of a corporate standpoint
or maybe like I'm a voice actress or I do music and this is a thing that I can do with my talents.
Right,
it comes in as in like I want to do this because I love this.
Yeah.
And just seeing Anju's emotion, just like
every time,
every time, and I know that I'm kind of saying it in a kind of half joke, like Anju, whatever you do, don't cry. You're gonna make everyone else cry.
and then
it just gets to Anju, and Anju's just fucking bawling.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's so good. And of course, her saying, Robodaivu daisuki desu.
Yeah.
And it's just like she really loves what Love Live means to her, and that's honestly really touching.
Yeah. Fuck.
All
these 29 girls, I love them.
They
all.
work so hard. So let's talk about something that if you happen to go and see one of the delayed viewings, you probably were feeling this way because there were more delayed more showings than usual. It meant that there wasn't one place that was packed to the brim with otaku trash.
It's true.
Kitty, there were people like a lot of the guys that we saw at the delayed viewing were just going back and forth about how like it's not the same because it's not packed with people. It's just not the same.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same energy.
It doesn't have the same energy. No, so Kitty, I want to ask you: did it make for a better or a worse viewing experience?
I actually think it was a little better. Because we had seats in the
fourth row.
In the fourth row, which was like the first 4 rows were like, right in front of the screen. So we were in the back of the front rows. And then nobody else had seats in these 4 rows. So everybody else was on the like raised platform behind us. So we had the whole first 4 rows to ourselves. And that meant we didn't have to stand up. It was great.
It was actually it was especially good for Kitty.
Yeah, since with my disability, it gets hard for me to do that much activity for extended periods of time.
For 3 hours straight.
For 3.5 hours, apparently, is how long this thing was. But yeah, no, it actually worked out really well. And honestly, I like the reserved seating. Like even if they don't do like this multiple showing, like reserved seating, I think like made it a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, babe?
I think I liked it a lot more. If anything, because the concentration of otaku sweat was significantly lower. It was still present. Listen, there were, hardcore...
livers.
Let's call them livers.
That's what they're called.
There were, several livers running back and forth, swinging their arms around, and that increases the concentration of otaku sweat, which, I do want to kind of make a point right now, okay? Is deodorant a fucking foreign concept to livers? You've spent all of your money on idol trash, so you can't buy
deodorant.
You can't afford deodorant. Because I literally don't understand, and I know that we've gone to anime conventions, and I mean we do, and I don't comprehend how someone can exist in the real world right there next to me and just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna stink. I'm just gonna stink at this public place.
Yeah.
And I just literally I know that it's a meme, it's a joke that gamers and anime fans and young adult men don't comprehend the idea of deodorant, and I know it's a joke, but it's real, and I don't understand it.
Yeah,
I literally don't understand where you're like, I'm gonna go to a public place and I'm gonna stink, and that's just the way things are gonna be.
And I mean, I get it. A concert is a very active, at least idol concerts are very active. You're constantly doing your King Blade motions and stuff, but deodorant will help a lot.
We're not even saying antiperspirant. We're just saying deodorant.
Yeah.
It's just,
I'm gonna be in this small room with a bunch of people, and I'll just stink it up.
That being said, another of the perks of there being a lot less loud guys was that there was a lot less cringe. Mm-hmm. There was a lot less,
Ai's my waifu.
Yeah, Ruby's my waifu, and I'm like, that guy deserves to die. Mm-hmm. That guy. I'm usually not for the death penalty, but that right there is the exception. One of the perks of there being a lot less of those people is that the show was less loud with that kind of gross nonsense, and also we got to see more of the other side of people who really like Love Live. Well,
people instance, more like us.
Yeah, there were a lot of couples there. There were a lot of female presenting people who were attending together. That was nice. It was one of the things that we also got to see in the actual live during several of the
shots
audience
of the audience.
shots. You could actually see there being women, older women, couples, going together, which I feel like being aware of that is sorely missed, especially when the loudest, grossest, worst part of any fandom happens to be the male demographic. I am sorry. Sit down, it's true, and you know it.
It's true.
If you're mad, it's because you're in this picture and you don't like it.
I know. It's true.
It was a nice showing, though.
It honestly was, and they don't know yet when the next big live is going to be, especially with the, I hate to get real, but with the coronavirus.
Yeah.
They were doing subunit lives and they had to cancel Azalea's, which sucks, but but if there's another one and if it's, in a closer location than, San Francisco, we may go.
Yeah, no, this was really fun, and it was a nice little mini vacation in the middle of the month that as someone who works way too damn much, I can tell you I really appreciated it. It was nice.
It was nice. It was just
really nice.
Low-key. We got an Airbnb that was super chill.
Yeah. For now, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this discussion on the Love Live 9th Anniversary Fest?
Love Live
Fest. Damn it!
It's okay.
See, now you know I'm a fake fan. Hey, if you enjoyed, consider leaving a like and subscribing. We do anime content and all that stuff.
Sometimes we talk about Love Live, but mostly we just talk about junk anime.
Yeah, so if that sounds fun, come back tomorrow for a lightning fast anime review.
Woo!
Kitty, who's the best girl? Do it now. Who's the best girl, Kitty? All other 28 must die. Only one of them get to survive.
I can't do that.
That's Anju. Anju gets to live.
I love Anju. But what about Kinga?
Fuck, that's hard. That sucks, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. And Mitsune?
Oh, no! Oh, it's true. I love Anju though. Anju's so fucking good. Oh, and then fucking Riko Seiju.
Yeah, Ryako.
Ryako, fuck.
Yeah, see, even you can't pick now.
I said Anju with such confidence, but now I realize that I was the fool.
And what about Ayumu's Seiyuu, Agupan?
God.
She's very good too.